So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my Team of the Week 10 predictions. Team of the Week 10 is looking fantastic, so if you are currently playing Weekend League, I know the servers are quite bad this week, I know the gameplay is terrible this week, but if you can, push on, try and get those extra wins and hopefully it will benefit you come Thursday, because the upcoming Team of the Week is looking really freaking good, so there should be some really good potential red picks incoming. Anyway, you guys know the drill around here. If you could leave a like rating on this video, that would be greatly appreciated. In the comment section down below, let me know who you think will feature in the upcoming Team of the Week, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell as well, and that way you'll be notified every single time I upload. This series is of course sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball is a great free to download app which can help you keep up to date with the latest happenings in football. It's got a match centre which can provide you with the latest live scores, results and fixtures for your favourite teams, and there's also a bunch of other features on the app as well. You can personalise the app by selecting teams that you follow and it will just show you news about them if you wish it to do so. Okay, so before we get into my 23-man prediction for Team of the Week 10, let's quickly talk about some potential informs. These are the players who I feel like have a good chance at making the upcoming Team of the Week, but haven't made it into my 23-man prediction, either due to me not wanting to include them, or me just not being able to find space for them. So, yeah, let me pull up my notes, take a deep breath, and yeah, we'll rattle these off. So we'll start by talking about Ben Chilwell. He got 3 assists and he helped England keep a clean sheet in a 7-0 win against Montenegro. He's got a very good chance of picking up a second in form this week, but I feel like his last in form was very recent, and that could be a reason why EA may not include him this week. Bernardo Silva got a goal and an assist in a 6-0 win against Lithuania. Who else do we have on here? We've got Thomas Partey. He got himself a goal in a 2-0 win for his national side. And the Turkish centre-back Demiral put in some good performances for his national side in both the games that he featured in. Christian Eriksen scored twice in a 6-0 win against Gibraltar. I actually really wanted to include him this week, but I just couldn't find room for him. I went for another player from Denmark instead. Jan Sommer made 5 saves in a 1-0 win against Georgia, but his previous inform was very recent, and for that reason I don't think he'll be eligible for a second inform this week. Soloff got himself 2 goals in a 4-0 win. Marcus Berg got himself a goal and an assist in a 2-0 win against Romania. Olsen for Sweden made 3 saves and kept a clean sheet in that win. Thiago got himself 2 assists for Spain in their 7-0 win against Malta. Belotti got a goal and an assist in a 3-0 win against Bosnia for Italy. We've got Manuel Neuer, who made 5 saves, kept a clean sheet and stopped a penalty in a 4-0 win against Belarus. It was really hard not to include him. It was also really hard not to include Ginter, who got a goal, an assist and helped Germany keep a clean sheet in that match. David Alaba got a goal in a 2-1 win against Macedonia from left mid, so maybe he could get a position change in form, but I think another player from Austria will get that special item instead. The final potential inform I want to talk about is Griezmann. Now, I'm really on the fence about this one. I think Griezmann's got a really good chance at getting a second in form this week. He got himself a goal and an assist in France's win against Albania. He also got a decent match rating, so I'm really on the fence about not including him. I've gone for another France player instead, but yeah, it was really tough to leave Griezmann out. I get the feeling that he might feature in Team of the Week 10. Okay, so let's get into my 23-man prediction for the upcoming Team of the Week. Now, not going to lie with you guys, I am not confident about my goalkeeper picks at all. It was really hard to pick 2 goalkeepers for the upcoming Team of the Week. In the end, I've gone with Oblak and I've also gone with Nadal. Oblak made 4 saves and kept a clean sheet in a 1-0 win against Latvia, and Nadal made 7 saves in a 1-0 win against Real Zaragoza. So both played relatively well in their matches and both do have a chance at getting in form, but if I'm being honest, I am not super confident in my goalkeeper picks at all, as I've already mentioned, so definitely something to bear in mind. On the second page, we have 3 defensive options. We have the Italian Acerbi. He got himself a goal and he helped Italy keep a clean sheet in a 3-0 win against Bosnia. He also got a pretty good match rating in this game, so I think it's fairly likely that he will pick up a special item on Wednesday. Another defender who I feel like has a good chance at making the Team of the Week this week is Stefan Lehner. He got himself a goal and an assist for Austria in a win against Macedonia. The final defender on this page is, of course, Raphael Varane. Now, I need to preface this by saying I'm not super confident in this pick, but I'm going to go for it nonetheless. He got himself a goal in France's 2-1 win against Moldova. Sadly, didn't keep a clean sheet in that game, and nor did he get a great match rating. He got an okay one, but still, go with it. And then in game number 2 for France, because he played twice in the past few days, he kept a clean sheet, or helped France keep a clean sheet against Albania. Page number 3 features a couple of interesting items. Let's start by talking about McGinn, who could pick up a second in form this week. He got himself a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win for Scotland against Cyprus. And should he get a second in form this week, that card could actually end up being pretty OP in game. So that might be a cheapish inform to look out for. Harry Wilson got himself a goal and an assist as well. He got that in a 2-0 win against Azerbaijan, so he could also make Team of the Week 10. Final player on this page is Algeria's left-back, Ben Sabani. He got a goal in a 5-0 win against Zambia. He also claimed a clean sheet in that match, and that could definitely help him to feature this week. Now it's time to talk about Finland and Teemu Pukki. Pukki scored twice in a 3-0 win for his national side, and because Finland won this game for the first time in their history, Finland have qualified for this tournament. So I feel like it's definitely likely that Finland will get an inform this week, and I'm pretty confident it will be Teemu Pukki. So look out for that inform on Wednesday. The Turkish striker Unal got himself 2 goals in a win for Turkey as well, so I feel like he could pick up an inform this week too. He got his 2 goals in a win against Andorra. Finally, on the end of the page, we have Poland's Krychowiak. He got himself a goal in their 2-1 win against Israel, and that win put them top of their group. Denmark were involved in a pretty big scoreline this week. They won 6-0 against Gibraltar, and in that game, Robert Skov got himself 2 goals and an assist, so maybe he could pick up an inform on Wednesday. If he doesn't feature in Team of the Week 10, then Christian Eriksen probably will, because he scored twice in this game and also played pretty well. The reason I've gone for Skov over Eriksen is because obviously he was involved in more goals than Eriksen, and they both got pretty similar match ratings. Now, EA could very well go for Eriksen if they want more high-rated players in the upcoming Team of the Week, but my theory is there was already loads of high-rated players available, so they might go for Skov instead, but I could be completely wrong with that. One of them I feel will definitely feature in Team of the Week 10. It's just a 50-50 guess between which one it will be. In the comments, let me know, do you think EA will go for Eriksen, or will they go for Skov? Moving on then to the player in the middle of the page, we have Al-Faraj. He got himself 2 goals in a 3-1 win against Uzbekistan. One of the goals was a penalty, but 2 goals from midfield is still relatively impressive, and it could be enough to see him pick up a special item this week. The third and final player on this slide is, of course, Toni Kroos, who could pick up his first inform of FIFA 20. He got himself 2 goals and an assist in Germany's 4-0 win against Belarus. Now, Germany got loads of good players in this game that got high ratings. Manuel Neuer got a really good match rating. He made 5 saves, stopped the penalty, so he could get in. Ginter got a goal and an assist and a clean sheet, so he could get in, but I've gone for Toni Kroos. And the reason for that is I've already got loads of defensive options, and I've already got a high-rated keeper, so I'm going for Toni Kroos instead of the other 2, but any of the 3 could feature in Team of the Week 10. Spain put on a clinic against Malta. They won this game 7-0, and in this match, Gerard Moreno got himself a goal and 3 assists, so he was involved in 4 goals, so I think it's fairly likely that he'll be picking up a second inform item on Wednesday. If he doesn't get an inform, then Thiago could get the inform instead. He got 2 assists in that game, and if neither of them get the inform, then maybe Jesus Navas could pick up the inform instead, as he got a goal and recorded a clean sheet from right back. But in this game, Santi Cazorla played well, he got himself a goal, and Juan Bernat also played well from left back too. So there are plenty of candidates to come from this match, but I think the most likely one to pick up an inform is, of course, Moreno, because he was involved in so many goals. Emil Forsberg is in the middle of the page. He got himself an assist in a 2-0 win for Sweden against Romania. Now, in this game, Marcus Berg got himself a goal and an assist, so he would normally be the most likely candidate to get an inform from that game. However, Marcus Berg currently isn't in FIFA, therefore can't pick up an inform. So I'm going for the next best option, which is Forsberg. Maybe the goalkeeper Olsen could pick up an inform instead, but I'm going to go for the midfielder. Finally, on the end of this page, we have Alex Kral. He got himself a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win for the Czech Republic against Kosovo. Now we arrive on the penultimate slide, which features a really good looking one to watch item and 2 potential players for the reserves of Team of the Week 10. Let's start by talking about Jamie McLaren. He got himself a hat-trick in a 4-3 loss against the Brisbane Roar. Now, this game ended 4-3, like I said, and both sides had a player who scored a hat-trick. O'Donovan scored a hat-trick for Brisbane, and they won the game. Now, you'd expect me to put him in my predictions instead of McLaren, but 2 of Donovan's goals were penalties, so yeah, it'd have been hard to include him over McLaren. So even though McLaren's on the losing side, I do feel like he's got a good chance of picking up a special item this week. So we'll have to wait and see what EA do with that one. In the middle of the page is the Senegalese striker. He got himself a hat-trick in a 4-1 win in the African Cup of Nations groups. And then the final player to discuss on this slide is obviously Eden Hazard. He got himself 2 goals and an assist in a 4-1 win against Russia. So it's fairly likely that he'll be picking up a special item this week. Not 100% guaranteed, but I feel it's fairly likely. If Hazard doesn't feature in Team of the Week 10, then maybe Kevin De Bruyne could, because he played pretty well in this match also, and he got 2 assists. On the final page this week, we have some pretty good looking attacking players. Yeah, there's a 94 rated Ronaldo on this page. That is looking pretty freaking good. So let's talk about these players, shall we? We'll go from right to left. We'll start by talking about Mitrovic. He scored twice in a 3-2 win against Luxembourg, so that could be enough to see him pick up a second inform in FIFA 20. In the middle, we have Harry Kane. He got a hat-trick in a 7-0 win for England against Montenegro. With England winning by such a big scoreline, there are quite a few candidates that have come from that match, but a hat-trick for Kane should be more than enough to see him feature. The final player on this page, you might have heard of him, his name is Ronaldo, and he scored a hat-trick in a 6-0 win for Portugal against Lithuania. One of the goals was a penalty, but I don't think that is going to cost him, so I think it's very likely that we're going to see Ronaldo as an inform in Team of the Week 10. He also scored another goal in Portugal's 2-0 win against Luxembourg on Sunday as well, so 4 goals in 2 games for the Portuguese attacker. So guys, there you have it. Those are my predictions for Team of the Week number 10. Now, one thing to bear in mind is there are still some more games that will contribute towards the upcoming Team of the Week. There are games on Monday night, there are also games on Tuesday night, which could definitely change the look of the upcoming Team of the Week, so do bear that in mind. Unfortunately, due to work, I can't upload Team of the Week predictions on Monday or Tuesday night, so I have to get them out tonight, so sadly I have had to miss out those future games, but definitely something to consider, those upcoming matches. Anyway guys, that's pretty much all from me. If you could leave a like rating on this video, that would be great. In the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts on the upcoming Team of the Week. Who do you think will definitely feature, and who do you feel I've missed out from my predictions? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.